You're watching Chit Chat with Kit and Kat.
Good evening and welcome to Chit Chat with Kit and Kat. Did I agree to that?
Yeah, we talked about it last night.
I'm your host, Kat Brannigan.
And I'm Kat Brannigan.
With Valentine's just 5 months away. God damn it, 5 months away. And the shrieking, brain-eating slug swarm nearly annihilated, we've spoken with the top clinical psychologists, marriage counselors, adult performers, sexperts, and vagina anthropologists. Vagina anthropologists to bring you a special masterclass for you tonight.
That's right, Kit. We're going to give you the full rundown of the do's, don'ts, maybes, nevers, sometimes, and alwayses, and everything you need to know to make your relationship special.
We hope you're excited. We've all got raging hard-ons.
Part 1. First Impressions. Did you know that the male anteater takes within 5 minutes of determining whether he and his mate will be together forever?
Really?
I don't know, but doesn't that sound like it could be true? The importance of a first impression cannot be understated. Studies show how people first meet determines how long they may stay together, with a wine tasting being the most successful method of introduction.
Is that right?
You can't fall for it twice, Kit.
A lot of people rely on pickup lines. A quick and clever phrase to say somebody and get their attention at a bar or a club.
Yeah, a guy tried that on me 2 days ago at a bar. I dried up so quick that Park Services had to put a forest fire warning in my pants.
2 days ago?
So, we're gonna give you some pickup lines that won't turn off your potential partner.
Where was I?
I thought Santa was real until I was 17.
Are you from Tennessee? Because your economy majorly relies on agriculture.
Do you want to go to the bathroom and snort Pepto-Bismol off the toilet seat?
Nice dress, but it would look a lot better on my Uncle Greg.
I want to suck my dad's love out of you.
I make my own Lego fedoras. These days, nearly everyone has a smartphone on them at all times, and thanks to the proliferation of technology, dating has entered the computer age.
What was once seen as taboo is now normal and mundane, and leaves you wanting more. And more. And more. So, let's navigate meeting people on today's top dating apps. Now, navigating dating apps can be intimidating at first. Once you know the ins and outs, you'll be swiping like nobody's business.
But sometimes, even for all the effort, nothing happens. There's no spark.
That's okay. Mine isn't much better.
But sometimes you do manage to make that special connection. And I like to give those little gifts that come from the heart. It's one of my greatest joys. And what better place to get one of those little gifts from the heart than your number one stop for all your adult needs, Ted's Love Shed, where they've got the gifts for her
and him. So get your partner what they really want. Anything that plugs into the wall and makes a noise.
Rubber lingerie.
Belly button lint from a Norwegian white supremacist.
One sock.
Used medical equipment.
A robust national space program.
A sexy boudoir shot with a grandma's house theme.
And a teddy bear with a heart. All of which are available from our sponsor. Again, that's Ted's Love Shed on 8th and Main, right above the detention center.
And now that you've sealed the deal and you're seeing your new partner with regularity, let's move to the next stage. Part 2. Dating.
A new date is an exciting time in anyone's life. Just seeing a text from the person you're dating is enough to fill your stomach with butterflies.
But after having your stomach pumped with those butterflies, you're going to need to respond to that text. So we're going to focus on etiquette and how to turn that spark into a raging inferno.
You know, playing hard to get or feigning disinterest with your partner's old hat.
Old hat? How fucking old are you?
So we prefer direct, honest communication. We try to anticipate your partner's desires and needs before they're vocalized, like in this demonstration.
Hey, babe.
Anal tonight?
Ugh.
See, she was going to ask if I wanted to see a movie tonight after work, But I took that opportunity to confidently and out loud express my desires, my wants. Because if you want something to happen, you have to put it into the universe.
Right. Shared interests are important, so you want to find activities that both of you can participate in to bond and get to know one another. Things like bowling, or competitive shoe sorting, or food eating competitions. Or you can even try a fun couples' night at your local community center or abortion clinic.
These things will keep your relationship fresh and exciting. Consider it the chip clip of love.
Yes, and speaking of which, one of the most common anxieties is when is it appropriate to say those three little words? I love you. We turned to marriage expert Dr. Jonathan Reed to figure this one out.
Well,
And while the specific period of time may change between each couple, he determined that it should be sometime after you meet and before the birth of your first child. Next thing you know, there you are. 5 years in, you live together, maybe you have a pet, and you know each other inside and out. But how do you keep things interesting?
Jesus Christ, I don't know.
Exactly. Part 3. Sexy sex tips for sexing someone. With sex.
A simple way to spice things up in the bedroom is to have a depth, a well of positions and moves to draw from. Remember, variety is the spice of life. Eventually she'll get tired of you not being Henry Cavill, so you gotta find some things to excite your partner. What I like to do is sometimes I'll light the drapes on fire just a little bit. That kind of thing really gets the blood flowing.
My favorite position to spice things up is called the filthy virgin. You throw a potted plant at him and you hold off sex for 3 months. Now, men like to feel useful and needed, so try worshiping his body whilst remaining undetected by local religious authorities. False idol? Ooh, you naughty girl. Men also like to feel rewarded when they do a job well. So you may try wearing a Scottish spore into bed, and whenever he hits your G-spot, you throw a handful of dimes in his face.
And remember, a Henry Snurk's bladed dildo always makes the perfect last-minute gift. That's from our sponsor, Ted's Love Shed, right around the corner from the rendering plant.
Part 4. Your questions.
We've got some time to read some questions that you emailed in, like this one. Hi, Kit and Kat. I can't stop having sexual thoughts about a friend of mine. And also, there's an angry badger in my sock drawer. What do I do? That's from Concerned and Kamunga. Thanks for writing, Concerned. Kat, what do you think?
Well, I've only ever heard of badgers digging in gardens and not sock drawers, but I imagine the same logic applies. So when the badger moves away from the drawer, nail down some chicken wire and let the socks grow up and over the chicken wire. Badgers hate the feeling of wire in their paws.
That's solid advice. So, and good luck nailing your friend. Next question. Hello. I recently lost my husband. After checking behind the couch and all his usual nesting places, I can't find him. How soon is too soon to enter the dating world?
That's an excellent question and a common one. All too often, wives are losing their husbands, beginning a new relationship after a grieving period, only to find them 6 months later lying under a heap of clothes and pelts and furs in the corner of the bedroom. Only you know what's best about this. So if you're feeling like you're not ready, don't put any pressure on yourself to be ready. And try to remember where the last place you remember seeing your husband. Is he perhaps in your coat pocket?
Well, that's all we have time for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kit.
And I'm Kat.
And thanks for listening to our chit chat. You ever write something and you're like, oh fuck, I have to say that to a person?
I think you should put these in the outtakes. No. Okay. I'm sorry. Shared interest. Okay.
This is my wife's Smeagol. I also slouch when I said I should stop that. You look taller than me. Not because a woman can't be taller, but I'm just saying, I am taller. Citizens.